That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it scoots up and take it in for the touchdown.
Nigga!
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers.
And welcome, your defending
on the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. Ooh, with a juke. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
He's had his ups and downs as a pro, but last year, a major league up as he led the Panthers to the NFC South title and his first playoff appearance as a starting quarterback, mainly on the strength of his ability to finish games.
That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 30.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Douglas, the man in motion. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Young off the play fake. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Time for the Bears offense to take the field. Their QB, big strides in 2025, hoping to establish himself as one of the best in the league this season. The former Heisman winner, Caleb Williams.
The former #1 overall pick, he is truly becoming the Bears franchise quarterback that they've been seeking for a long, long time. Now, trying to get the 30 touchdown passes and 4,000 yards in a season, as well as getting to the Super Bowl. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3-and-out on their opening drive. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Javon Bullard.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Swift going to try up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll run with last year's 7th-round pick, Kyle Monungai. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to run with Monungai. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the right side, caught by Burden. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Williams will give to Manungai. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Kyle Manungai taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Santos on to try the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Third down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The play fake, now Young. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Douglas, the man in motion. Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. It's taken to the 26. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Monungai. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
To throw, Williams. Throw caught by Raymond. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
The tackle made at the
4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And this will be incomplete. Down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And the big fella stumped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw is Williams. Buying time to his left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Swift. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland from 6 yards away. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the point after try for Santos. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bears.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So this offense headed back out. Panthers offensive coordinator Brad Idzik there. His guys trail here in this first half. And now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Monday, side.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Dio Odengbo on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Slot man moves right. Young will set to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Young. Pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's Young. They'll find McMillan here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Young's got his guys 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
34-yard line.
On play action, Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
At the 40-yard
Sacks a
line.
growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Young. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, that's kind of one of those we saw developing and had interception written on it from the second that ball left his hand.
And if you're going to throw a floater like that, it really only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that to the sideline, you're just giving the defender way too much time to make a read on it, step in, and make the play.
The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now Williams throwing to start the drive. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 5. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it scoots up and take it in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Santos to kick off for
And you can bet
Chicago.
they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he returns this to the 22. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Young working out of the gun. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. That is caught. McMillan with it. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Third down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our trip around the league starts now, and we go to a land down under. Both teams taking long flights to Melbourne, Australia. The 49ers taking on the Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Rams had to travel a long way to get there, but they get the Week 1 victory over their NFC West rival. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He's going to find some open space, and folks, they're not going to catch him. A 47-yard touchdown run. The Browns still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And it's a man picked up late in the process from Philadelphia, A.J. Brown. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Patriots begin their AFC title defense and spoil the Seahawks Super Bowl party as they come away with the road win. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Manunga, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Young now after the fumble recovery. He finds Douglas complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extreme.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Manunga to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now it's Horn. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This is brought in at the 21. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
Williams pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So this offense headed back out. Panthers offensive coordinator Brad Idzik there. His guys trail here in the second half. So every drive important now as they try to mount a comeback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
second and 6.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Pickett. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Here's Pickett.
line.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Chicago.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
To throw is Sanders. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Bears field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Play action. Now Williams. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Scorton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd and long.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw, Williams. Flush to his right. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Pickett. Over the middle, he's got Coker.
Pickett's pass complete to number 18. A gain of 13 on the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Pickett back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. 5 plays there on that drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Onto the field now come the Bears. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now the Panthers down 24-17. A minute 16 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 4th down.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bears, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.